to the piano studio of Lisa Bailey as we continue with our series on the circle of fifths. We are cruising right along. So far, we have done C, G, D, A, E, and this week we will be starting B. This one adds an additional sharp in our 5-finger scale, so this will be fun to learn how to play the B 5-finger scale. Let's review the E 5-finger scale that we worked on in the last video. So remember, we have 2 sharps with this one. So we have E, then we need a whole step, a half step, and our last whole step. And the left hand. All right, now remember, when we're looking for the next 5-finger scale in the circle of fifths, remember we have to move a fifth. So a fifth up from E is B. So we are going to be starting on B. And because this is high on the piano, I want to move it to the middle of the piano. You can stay up here. You can move up here. You can use your B 5-finger scale anywhere you want to. I'm just going to put mine in the middle. So first thing, remember, we have to find our whole steps and half steps. All right, so we start on B. Now we need a whole step. So let's see. Half step. Whole step. Now we need another whole step. Whole step. Half step. Whole step. Look at this. We have 3 sharps in this one. Holy cow. This is the most we've had. All right, so remember to keep your fingers in the keys, in the black keys, because if we're way back here, it's going to be really hard for your pinky to reach this black key over here. You're going to have to turn your wrist, and you don't want to do that. So let's slide into the black keys. So remember, starting on B, whole step, half step, whole step. So let's listen to the whole thing. So there's the right hand. Now let's figure out everything for your left hand. So we start on B with finger 5. Now let's find our whole step, our first whole step, whole step, whole step. Then we need our half step, and we need our final whole step. Look at this, your thumb is going to be on a black key in this one. So here's what it looks like. B, whole step, half step, whole step. Now, do you see how far into the black keys my hand is? I have to be able to reach this F sharp with my thumb. And that means if I'm way back here, I'm going to have to turn my wrist like this, and that is going to get old really fast. Your wrist is going to start to hurt. So we slide our fingers in, and that makes it easy peasy to get that note. So let's listen to the left hand. All right, now after you have mastered that, this one might take a little bit longer to learn, and that is okay. I want you to spend as much time as you need doing hands separate before you do hands together. I would rather have you spend the next 2 months doing hands separate and be really, really good at it before you try hands together, okay? When you're ready, this is what hands together looks like and sounds like. And of course, we are going to try the contrary motion, which, as you all know by now, is my favorite of the 5-finger scale patterns that we do. Now you probably heard my little splat there when I was doing that. It's very important to make sure your fingers are on, right in the center, on the correct key. As we're moving into these black keys, it gets easier to splat. So we want to make sure that we are accurately on each note. So let me play that again. See if I can do it right this time. All right, and remember, as always, curved fingers as you play your 5-finger scales. Play on your fingertips, almost like your fingers are on their tiptoes. It's now time for our improvisation. I bet this is becoming your favorite part of these videos. It is so much fun to learn how to do improvisation. So, starting with either hand, right hand or left hand, experiment a little bit with some improvisation. Pause the video so you can try out some long notes. Try some skipping. You can also try some fast notes. Any which way you want to. Remember that improvisation, there's no mistakes in it. Okay, improvisation is making up your music on the spot. So pause the video, and when you're ready, come back and we'll do the accompaniment together. So our accompaniment for this improvisation is going to be in 6/8 time signature, and we have had that time signature before. So I am going to give you a count of 6, and then you're going to come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that was lovely. I am so enjoying doing these improvisations together with you. I hope you're enjoying them too. Way to go! You are really rocking these 5-finger scales and doing so well as we continue to add more black keys. This has been really fun to work on this together, so stay tuned. We've got more videos coming up.